Balance sneakers. New Balance sneakers. This one's really going to take some runners.
See what you did there.
New Balance sneakers. Who's going to get to the stage first? Show me your New Balance sneakers. Here you go.
Green flag is out. The Outlaws, the Bojangles Outlaws are working up off from turn number 2. Emma Britt sets the pace. We've got Killian McMahon in the second spot. Allison Johnson is there. Look at Owen Zacharias sniffing around the inside. Ben Morabito is there. Brian Rundstrom in the top 6. What a field of cars. Here they come thundering down into turns 1 and 2.
Lap number 1 in the books, and as we suspected, all chasing Emma Britt. And for the second race in a row, feels like car number 2. Up in the second spot, he also a fierce competitor. That is Killian McMahon. But, man, look at this. All behind him. They are continuing to go at it, hammer and tong, bumper to bumper. This is one of the fiercest outlaw fields we have had. They work their way through turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, Emma Britt is the race leader. Killian McMahon has 2 second-place finishes this year, and he is right there off the back bumper now. So making their way down to complete lap number 3. 20 laps is the distance here as we got them hooked together down here. One of the Roberts boys, Marty Roberts, the third, I believe it is, down there hooked in, and a couple other cars. So we are under caution here on lap number 3. Mandy Lynn stopped down there. Mandy Lee. Ellie Gossett, the other driver involved down there in turn number 4.
55 and 77 involved.
Has Bubbles ever told you if he had any luck with his Flaggers Only site?
No, I've not heard. I've not heard if he's had any luck with flaggersonly.com.
Then maybe that's why he was asking me for dating advice earlier.
There we go.
Yeah, I actually had a date last night. I said, today I'll have a fig. That's okay. My girlfriend said she's afraid I'm cheating on her. I said she's starting to sound
All right, we're back down here playing a similar game. If you have the item, bring it down to me. First person to get here wins the prize. Does anyone have a pacifier? Any pacifiers? You got to bring it down to me. I have to see it.
4 Flater up 3. 4 Flater up 3.
A pacifier. Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Right there, 4. Right there.
Oh, he has it. Woohoo! He has the pacifier. Great job.
928.
Okay, here comes another one. Anyone has a Bass Pro Shops membership card? Who? Oh, he's leaping. He's climbing. He's coming for it. The Bass Pro Shops. Oh, whoa! All 3 at once.
Don't blow your knee out. Holy God.
Wow.
Old ZZ Top went flying through the air down there.
5
Here you go. Good job.
The 28J.
Okay. Who here has a boating license? Their physical boating license.
5B up.
Come on down.
I didn't know you were supposed to actually
I
have
gotta
one
take
of
a
those.
look at it. No one have a boating license?
1121.
Over to your right, Kayla, coming from your right. He's coming in.
Oh,
coming
he's
in
coming.
hot. Coming in hot.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay, you won this one. You ran from far.
Drivers, choosing one. Make the choice, make it obvious.
One more. Keep going. All right, so anyone in the audience wearing cargo shorts? Cargo shorts.
15
Oh, he's back.
15
At least you had to run from a shorter distance this time.
out.
Here's some socks for the
28
effort.
Out. 12 out, 6 out. 10.
Do the socks at least match your
39
shorts,
out,
sir?
10's on the inside. 5 out.
Got
11
himself all
out.
kinds of prizes.
Third lights back
Track
on,
caution
on
lights
this side.
are
11,
out.
21,
No,
41
actually,
out.
yeah, they are. They were. They're back on now. Emma Britt is going to be the leader. Allison Johnson going to start alongside Killian McMahon, Ben Morabito. Let's run down through the lineup here. We didn't get a chance to do that. We've been having so much fun playing these games.
41, you're on
Ben
the inside,
Morabito and Owen
Mikey, you're
Zacharias. The
caution.
88 is Brian Runstom. The 5M is Hunter Morgan. 28 is Kyle Campbell. The 16 is Finn Buckley. Bryson Brinkley in the
41, you're on
24.
the inside,
TJ
Mikey,
Moon in
you're
the
caution.
9. Evan Mayers in the number 6 car. Mitchell Flatter in the number
Lights
4.
out,
Ryan
coming green,
Likens
lights
in the
out, coming
10.
green.
Eli Russell in the 12. Chase Spalding in the 39. William Sapala in the 5, Joshua Shine in the 28J, Addison Schumann in the 11, Jeffrey Beck, Sarah Weitzel, Marty Roberts III, Lily Empelizzeri, Ellie Gossett, and Mandy Lee round out the field. So 3 laps have been completed. Well, they just back out, ran over the pace car too, but here they come. Pair of young ladies setting the pace as they come down to the green lights.
Watch out there a little bit further back. They're all 2 and 3 wide. They thought about 4 wide for a second as a couple of them bobbled, including the 88 of Brian Rundstrom. He's got bigger problems. He has gone from about the 6th spot back to, well, pretty much the tail of the field. But up front, it is a fight for the lead and the win. Emma Britt and Miss High Side herself, Allison Johnson. Emma Britt, if you go down to Atlanta Motor Speedway, the corners there are a little bit tighter than here at Charlotte. And I guarantee you, Emma's thinking, oh, I got this. I'm on the bottom, Steve. But she has not raced the high side hustler that is Allison Johnson.
Allison Johnson has done things in this Bandolero car this year that we have never seen, and she is doing it right now. She is working the high side of the speedway. She did it on round number 1. She did it on round number 4. And here she is taking the lead around the outside on round number 5. Yellow flag is out, and I think Allison Johnson was the leader at the stripe the last time. She has got something going on the outside that has everybody in that pit area scratching their heads.
It's got them all scratching their heads because very rarely do you get any car here, much less a Bandolero, a lower-powered race car you can't drive through, so to speak, to work on the outside here at Charlotte. But Allison Johnson, that burgundy car, car number 15, leading the field, well, she has become and earned that nickname, High Side Hustler, with 2 very impressive wins so far this summer.
She also has wins earlier this year at Lanier, and she was the winner. She came here, she won last Tuesday night, and then they hauled down to Atlanta, and she picked up the win at Atlanta on Thursday night. So Allison Johnson really has a rhythm to her about with that number 15 car. So she has really got it rocking and rolling there in that number 15. Wow, man, oh man.
Hey, Tony and Steve,
Yeah.
with, you know, dirt car late model star Jason Fager having the High Side Hustler name on that side, and Kyle having the High Side, you know, Tickler name. How about the High Side Sister for our Allison Johnson there? That'll give her her own distinction, and she has earned it, like Tony's been saying.
I like that, the High Side Sister. I like that. I do like that. She is just driving everybody crazy right now, and she just did it to, bless her heart. Emma Britt comes up here, gets the inversion, starts on the pole position, says, I got the preferred inside lane, I've got this, and
or not.
well, maybe not. Well, welcome to Charlotte, because Killian McMahon's had it happen to him, and I forget who it was last week. Killian McMahon was opening night, and she drove around somebody else last week, and now Emma Britt third on the hit parade, if you will, from Allison Johnson.
Yellow at the line. All right, make a choice, make it obvious. 2 out, 17 out.
Choosing on this side, Killian McMahon says, all right, you took it off from me on opening night on the outside, Allison. I am going to pay you back right here. So Killian McMahon goes up top. Ben Morabito goes up top. Owen Zacharias was the winner back on round number 3, that white and gray number 35. Owen, the reigning track champ out of Florence Motor Speedway. We're staying caution. We got a couple safety vehicles out on the racetrack, so we remain under caution.
Oh, good, because I wanted to make a brief joke, but it's kind of cheesy.
There we go.
Lights out at the line. 15-2, orange stripe on the line, on the ground.
Well, we know the drivers in this field are fast. They're always flying. Why is Peter Pan always flying, Steve?
No idea why Peter Pan will always be flying.
Because he never lands.
Yeah. Track caution lights are out, saving us from this mess. Allison Johnson and Killian McMahon. Emma Britt right down there on the inside. She's hoping for some racing room. Up off from turn number 4 they come. 5 laps down. We've talked about this with Allison Johnson. She's got some work to do though. With 15 laps remaining and that field of cars behind her, that is rather impressive. So into turn number 3 and 4 they come. Allison Johnson stepping out on this one. Emma Britt in second. They're 3 wide from third on back. Holy cow.
Oh, how in the world did they not just wad them up? Ben Morabito put a bandolero where about half of one was going to fit. They somehow came out of the corner, and oh boy, look at this. They are 2 wide. They are 3 wide. They were 4 wide for a moment, and they're still not done passing each other off turn number 4. Ay, 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 this is impressive.
Yeah, I don't think Owen Zacharias did anything wrong except for got hung on the high side and went from 4th to about the 9th spot. He's rallying back now. Mid-pack racing around Bryson Brinkley. They're working through turns number 3 and 4. We see Finn Buckley in that number 15 car racing there. Jeffrey Beck is in the hunt. We got the number 28 of Kyle Campbell. Man, some great racing here. Mid-pack really mixing it up. And the kids, the Outlaws, are just doing a good job. The Bojangles Outlaws rolling here at Charlotte.
Makes me wonder, Steve, if what we can see from these kids going forward. I mean, the 8 to 11-year-olds with all the experience put on a show. And, problems for driver number 4. Mitchell Flater has pulled off. Looks like he may have a flat tire, but these are the kids 12 and older, and they are starting to race like absolute veterans at the top level of the sport. This is something to behold here on the What is Dad Vibes night.
Yeah, the Outlaws have done a great job this season. The racing has been phenomenal, and we've got a great battle for the 3rd spot. And then from 5th on back, holy cow, look at this mess. I'll tell you, Blaze Brinkley, you have got a mirror full. Jeremy Campbell in the 28 down low. Finn Buckley is in there. We've got Owen Zacharias in the hunt in the 35. TJ Moon is back there mixing it up, throwing haymakers. Jeffrey Beck is there. Hunter Morgan in that number 5 car. Man, oh man, what a battle we have. We've got a battle for 2nd spot that's a dandy as well. Off turn number 4, Killian McMahon gets to the low side of Emma Britt.
This has been brewing for a few laps as Killian McMahon was able to hit his marks and get up to Emma Britt. But he's got to hustle because that black car behind him, that 17 of Ben Morabito, he too, one of the fastest cars in the field, is he now looking for 3rd underneath of Emma Britt. So it's been one of those nights for Emma Britt where things look good very early, but man, oh man, she has got her hands full now trying to hold on to 3rd.
Yeah, Emma Britt now slides up the racetrack. Ben Morabito gets a little crossed up, bounces in up to her, and able to get that 3rd spot now. That does settle down as we are rolling along here now. 14 laps this time by have been completed, and Allison Johnson has stepped out on this thing. Allison Johnson has a lead as she's out there setting the pace by over 1 second in that number 15 car. Actually 2 seconds now. Allison Johnson is stepping out. She is a 2-time winner looking for win number 3 here tonight.
And at this rate, Steve, if they continue to race behind her, she is free and clear. Of course, anything can, will, and does happen. It is the Cookout Summer Shootout. But, man, look at this. Again, the fight for 2nd. 3 cars, Killian McMahon, Ben Morabito, and Emma Britt. And these guys and the gals are race winners anywhere they go. And they have got a huge gap, but it won't be huge anymore as the 5 of Hunter Morgan goes around over in turn number 2.
Yeah, we talked about Emma Britt and all of her wins. Ben Morabito was the winner on week number 2 here. He won 3 times last year here at America's Home for Racing. Morabito is just one of the best outlaw drivers around. Killian McMahon in that number 2 car racing there in the position. He has an outlaw win here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as well. Killian McMahon in that car has been so good. He's done everything but win. Killian McMahon, looking at his numbers, he has 10 second-place finishes. 10 second-place finishes in INEX Racing. And you know he is a hungry, hungry race car driver. 2 of those have been right here. Ironically, 2 of those have been behind Allison Johnson. Weeks 1 and week 4, he's finished 2nd to Allison Johnson. But we talked about it. She had things looking really, really good. But, boy, a caution period changes everything around, and she's got some work to do. Ben Morabito out there, he's got 5 wins. We talked about the win here at the Summer Shootout. He's won the Nashville Spring Series a couple of times, Nelcar, and he was a winner in round 5 at the Winter Nationals in February in Florida. So Ben Morabito, another driver. We just got a lot of experience and a lot of great racers up front. Morabito going to choose the high side on the start. Campbell chooses the high side as well as we're down to 5 laps to go.
55 out, 21 out, Moo out, 11 out, 41 out, 5 will be in the inside lane. We are lights out, coming to green.
Track caution lights are out. Here we go. 5 laps to go. Ben Morabito and Allison Johnson. Morabito gets a good start on the high side. He's going to see if those lessons learned can do anything. He pinches her down. He stays with her on the high side. Oh, Owen Zacharias slides up the racetrack. They're bouncing off each other. Yellow flag. Man, big crashing down there in turn number 2.
And yet again, well, stand by. So yet again, they all are going to pull away. Here's another look at it.
It's that second white car on the outside.
All right, everyone, I'm here with Thomas and Aaliyah, and we're going to do a little quiz with Thomas to see how... A future doctor here, everyone. Okay, for the real quiz. Thomas, when is Aaliyah's birthday?
39, 35,
May 9th.
12.
Is that correct, Aaliyah?
Yes.
Yes. There you go, that's one. Next, what school grade is Aaliyah going into this coming school year?
3rd grade.
3rd grade. Is that correct, Aaliyah?
Yes.
It's 2 for 2. Okay, now, how old were you when Aaliyah was born?
24.
24. Do you know the answer to that one, Aaliyah? Okay, and the last and final question, what is the best thing about being a dad?
The fact that I get to spoil my baby girl.
Aw, that's great. Great job, guys. Thanks so much.
How about our girl Kayla down there holding court? Let's give Kayla a big hand down on the stage. She's doing a great job down there. Our interns here at America's Home for Racing. Kayla doing a great job here tonight.
They have done a fantastic job.
It is great to see everyone here tonight. Jonathan Stewart down here having some Slurpee. Jonathan Stewart, Jay Stu from the Carolina Panthers is down here having some snacks. Joey Logano continues to enjoy a night at the racetrack. Good to have Joey here. Mark McGuire's gone back for some concessions, I think. Mark McGuire's gone back for some concessions. We got a guy with a Jiggy with the Piggy shirt on. Oh, my gosh. Jiggy with the Piggy, a great barbecue festival in Kannapolis. Man, when you walk around with that purple Jiggy with the Piggy shirt, I am telling you, you are showing off right there. That is good stuff, no doubt about it. Field is set. Track caution lights are out. We have got 5 laps to go. Here in this one, Allison Johnson has had things her way since taking the lead early in the going, but I am telling you, Ben Morabito, Killian McMahon, right there off the back bumper. Oh, the 28 of Kyle Campbell from over in Conover, North Carolina is in the hunt. It's going to be a dandy finish. Here they come into turn number 3. Flying restart off turn number 4. Wow. Allison Johnson gets a big run down into turns 1 and 2 as we race up onto the second corner.
That was not only is she good, well, maybe not. I thought maybe she was not only good on the high side, but good on the restart, au contraire.
She was good, a little too good.
Right there, orange stripe, lights out, coming to green, lights out, coming to green.
We had some of the folks here at Charlotte Motor Speedway bring us up some fries.
Ho, ho.
Man, I'll tell you what, I love seasoned French fries, and the 2023 vintage of French fries here at Charlotte Motor Speedway is on point. Wow, great fries. Stop down the concession stand. Grab yourself some French fries, some great Coca-Cola products. Oh, we have got you hooked up here tonight at America's Home for Racing. They're going to run over the pace. No, okay, pace car gets out of the way. Here we go. Off turn number 4. Much better this time. Allison Johnson and Ben Morabito. Let's see what Morabito does down into 1 and 2.
Morabito sails it in up top. He's able to kind of sort of hang with Allison Johnson, but not so much, and that's going to open the door for Killian McMahon, Emma Britt, and everybody else. Allison Johnson yet again in command of one of these Bojangles Outlaws races. Once she gets out front, Steve, she is nearly unstoppable, and it's almost just this, a race for second, as it is now between Killian McMahon and Ben Morabito.
Yeah, and she's pretty good getting to the front as well. You're right about that, and here she is just tiptoeing away. Killian McMahon gets that second spot from Ben Morabito. Emma Britt runs in position number 4. How about Bryson Brinkley? Bryson Brinkley from deep in the pack. Talked to him and his dad down at Caraway Speedway and said young Bryson has had no luck at the shootout. He's not using luck tonight. He's using great driving. Right now he's got himself poised in the 5th spot and challenging for one more spot as we've got 2 laps to go.
Part of the whole luck thing is putting yourself in a position to let circumstances dictate the outcome, and that's exactly what Bryson Brinkley has done right now. He's currently 5th. Thought about looking for 4th on Emma Britt. Didn't have enough to try to make that pass just yet, and he's got one more lap to sort it out, as does Allison Johnson. She takes the white flag back to turn 1. We got him crashing off turn number 4. So that will check that. Yellow and checker. The leader had taken the white flag. So Allison Johnson, a little bit of good luck on her side. She will go to Cookout Victory Lane one more time with Lenny Baticki.
Yeah, wow, and that was, we also were pushing the time limit, and when you get past the 1 to go, that happens, and Allison Johnson going to stop here on the front stretch. 3 wins this season.